All right. So, hey everyone, welcome back to the Brownie Bunch podcast. This is the second episode. Yes, the second episode. Surprisingly, we're still here. We're still trying to go into this venture ourselves and everything. We had the first episode recorded. What was it, guys? Like a year ago?
It was right before COVID.
It was right before COVID hit, right?
COVID, yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's been a while, so we're trying to bring it back. We kind of talked about this a few weeks ago, and then we kind of got we threw the idea that we'd bring it back, but now it's actually happening again, so I'm happy about that.
Okay, well, you got to say why we stopped, though.
So, yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit deeper, but first I just kind of wanted to remind everyone who we are. I'm Ruben, of course.
You don't look like Ruben.
Yeah, that's another thing. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it.
Thing.
He kind of does though.
We're new characters.
We're new. We're like the
DLC.
second customization.
The DLC?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
We're the upgraded ones.
Yeah, we're upgraded. Like, the attributes on 2K. You just up the stats on everything.
We leveled up.
We leveled up.
Yeah, we leveled up.
But I'm Ruben.
I'm Alex.
I'm Anthony.
And I'm Mauricio.
Yep, and this is like for the guys, how many members are in the original Brownie Bunch? Do you guys remember how many members there were? Like it was me. It was the four of us.
There's just a lot of us. Just leave it at that. There was
a lot of us.
7, 8 of us. 8, 9.
If you go back and you watch that other episode, and we also
have some
have
beautiful guests here.
Yep, we do.
Some behind the camera.
You want to come in real quick? No,
they don't want to.
No.
She wanted to.
Next time.
She wanted to, but she turned around and see
They're the
was going with her.
producers. They're the producers.
Yeah, we got a whole team.
We have a team, dude. You guys
we have
think
a
this is a
producer
joke.
team.
Shady ass.
We got
a
there.
studio.
Shady ass.
Yeah, we have a studio now. This is rent. We got a studio. That's
That's our producer.
Samantha.
That's our PR relations.
Yeah. So
That's our manager.
Yeah, she helps us what we can say on Twitter and not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need some help with that, dude.
And then we have a
You
therapist.
need some help with
Yeah,
that.
I know.
And then we have a therapist too, just in case.
Right.
Yeah, but basically, guys, we're bringing this back. So essentially, what happened in the last episode, you guys saw what was the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. I mean, literally, dude. It was like we had joked about it. We were kind of saying a few things here and there, but no one really was taking it serious at that time. It was right around Valentine's Day we did that because it was called the Valentine's Day special, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
So we did that podcast, and COVID was there, but it wasn't really like threatening. Well, it wasn't until we started recording. Like, I think we recorded 2 more episodes. But we just kept having difficulties. We didn't figure out how to put them out.
We recorded them, but we had issues with the second one.
We had issues with the second one?
No, we recorded... The one we uploaded was like our third one.
Yeah.
Yes,
it was
that's
like our
it.
third one.
Y'all,
it took like 3 weeks to upload that video.
We were like... Yeah, we
recorded in February, and we posted in February, and then the pandemic really took a toll.
Yes, dude.
Jesus Christ.
See, look, this is us figuring out how to...
Is
he peeking?
Alex talks on there, and he's like...
Is it going up?
It looks like Pinnacle Mountain on the screen, dude, when he talks.
They might not know what that is.
It's not that bad.
It's just the
Wait,
mouth.
hold on. It's not that bad.
So it's okay.
He's doing good.
Let's just remember, like, maybe 6 inches from the mouth, maybe 8.
6 inches and 6 feet apart.
Yeah, 6 feet apart. God, I remember that. So basically, yeah, what happened was, all of a sudden, we started getting word that, you guys remember that whole week. I call it Hell Week. I mean, dude, it was like everything was shutting down. No one was going to school. Walmart was running out of dude, it was, and at that point, the podcast was like, back burner.
It was like the
last thing we were worried about. We were worried about our life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, at that
beginning, we were worried about our life.
At that point, we didn't even know we could hang out. Like,
oh yeah.
We went a while.
We went a while without seeing.
We went without seeing Alex for like 4 months.
Yep, I remember that.
He went like
I was secluded.
Dude, we almost lost Alex.
Secluded.
Dude,
I felt lonely.
He was gone.
And anytime we would hang out, we would always make sure we were like outside.
But you guys
free
lived
air.
together, though. You guys lived together.
No, we didn't. Not at that point. No, we didn't. We did not. So
thanks for bringing that up.
We were all living separately, which I think was probably better because that would have overcomplicated stuff.
Yeah, we had moved back, and then we had moved back, and we were going to live at some place for like 6 months, and then we were going to move in, and the pandemic hit. And
pandemic hit. Yeah, so it literally changed the landscape of everyone's life. So,
but we all know what happened with the pandemic. Everyone's alive.
Yeah, everyone's
thankfully.
We all got it.
I mean, yeah,
we all got it at some point.
We all had COVID, and we're vaccinated.
Everyone's vaxxed.
Whatever y'all believe in.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But I mean, as you guys know, everything that's been happening with that. But why don't we just talk a little bit about what's been going on? I guess like a little fast forward. Like, I mean, it's been 2 years. We've moved out. We moved into 2 different places in the last 2 years.
Yeah, we have.
Because of jobs. At one point, us 3 had a house, and then that was for about a year. That was a year. And
we tried to bring the podcast back then.
Yeah, we tried to do the podcast at that place, but it just
too much
scheduling
going on.
conflicts. Yeah, everyone was too busy.
And then, so we moved back from this town. If you're not from Arkansas, it's called Conway.
About 30 minutes away.
We moved back to Little Rock, which is where we're us that we're from, and then Anthony's from Hot Springs, some other like 45 minutes the other way.
The other way, yeah.
So we all moved back.
Hot Springs, yeah.
We all moved back. Ruben got a big boy job.
I
got a big boy job.
Well, we all have big boy jobs.
Really?
I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we all have.
Yeah, I mean, if you
jobs.
technically think about it, we have big boy jobs.
Yeah. Management, upper management, just whatever it is.
Full-time jobs.
Agencies. Agencies, full-time jobs.
I have my gallon of water like it's
basically, yeah. I mean, it's just we've up. Also, I want to talk about the obvious. Really, is what. Really, the obvious is that we've lost.
Obvious. Look at these boys. Look at them.
I'm not trying.
Look at this
I know.
guy. Look at this guy.
Go back to
The
the,
reason-
first
How can you
the
not-
reason I
how can you
laugh-
not see the difference?
Pause and go back to the first episode.
reason I
and
laugh-
then come back.
The reason I laugh
wait.
is because I feel kind of like I don't feel guilty, but I also feel like I don't want to over talk about it or over brag because
Hold on. I think let us give you the compliment because I feel like you guys, when it comes to compliments,
thank you.
It has to be said to y'all because y'all aren't really
Thank you.
like the type to give it to yourselves.
Yeah.
But I'll be the first one to
Cool.
say that like what they did was impressive.
Oh, hold on. Go.
Hey, could you do me a huge favor? Sorry. Can you turn this light switch on? Because our battery is dying. That one right
That
there.
one right there.
No,
that
We
one.
are going.
Yeah, turn it
Okay,
Will it work?
just so everyone knows, battery's low. Had to turn on a switch
There we
to
go.
charge
There
up. We're good now.
See, this is why we. This
Cool.
is
That's why we need the
Production team at its
producers.
finest.
The
Yeah.
production
what
team.
a.
That's
God,
what's
you
up.
guys are gonna get credits at the end. You know, like
Yeah.
the credits roll.
The
at
credit
the end.
scene. It's just gonna be just 2 names.
Yeah.
Just 2 names.
Sam,
That's
Alyssa.
the production team,
Yeah.
the crew.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I was
sorry.
saying that
Yeah, Alex is going.
what you guys were able to do was not easy. I mean, I know from firsthand experience, and like I worked out a lot last year too.
You did it too.
I did it too. It may not look like it right now, but I swear I put in the work. But these guys, when I'm talking about y'all, like, it was insane.
I think by the end,
seeing how the gradual process just
Yeah.
ended, you guys are a whole different person. Both of y'all, it's incredible.
I think by the
I
end,
need to give y'all your props.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate
Wow,
that.
that's
after we tallied
Right
the
now.
combined weight loss between all of us, I think we ended up losing as much weight as like your average 5'7" male, right? Something
Well,
like
just
that.
you and me together, we lost.
I was 90,
and I lost like 55. So we lost about.
and what you lost?
100
What
and-
40?
I think
50?
no, I probably lost about 20, 25 pounds.
Really? I thought it was more
So
than that.
yeah, so we
So like
lost
160 combined weight of 160. Of course, it
Hasn't
takes
lose anyway.
talent to
It takes
maintain.
It's hard. Okay, it's
Yeah,
hard to
I've
lose
maintained.
weight. It's hard to lose weight, but it's even harder to
Harder to
maintain.
maintain,
it's
dude.
hard.
Like, yeah.
super hard.
My dad told me that. My dad told me when I was losing weight, when I was like 50 pounds in, he was like, oh, dude, he was like, the hardest part is maintaining weight.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. I was like, dude, if I've lost weight once, I was like, I can do it again.
and you
No,
struggled with
yeah,
that.
I struggled for like
I think
6
we all
months.
struggle with that.
Yeah.
For like 6 months, I gained like 10 pounds back. I kind of flexed back and forth.
I gained about 10 pounds back too, and then it's just after that, it's just been a constant battle.
But right now,
Yeah.
see, I'm drinking a gallon a day of water.
I'm drinking
And,
vodka, by the way.
It's the lifestyle change, man.
And I'm actually 4 pounds. I'm doing that 75-day challenge. Today's day 17, and I'm like 4 pounds down. So
Yeah,
it's
good,
working.
man.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Those gallons of water.
Make sure you stay
doing
hydrated.
their
Excuse
job.
me, by the way.
Yeah. So basically, through the thickest of the pandemic, I think we all kind of decided to lose weight and just kind of improve ourselves. Because I mean, like I said, everyone knows stuff was falling apart, so we were just.
Felt like the end of the world.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it really did. So we all just kind of had that to keep us going and motivated and everything. We went back to school. Two of us went back to school,
Yeah.
and then work started up, and everyone just
2
got
of us are
busy.
still
And this
dropouts,
was
dumbasses.
well, no. I mean, this was just the podcast was just.
I'm
the
going
very
back to school. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Congrats.
That's good.
Algo leve. Algo leve.
That's a maybe. That's a maybe. But man, let me
It's still
tell
pending.
you.
Tal vez.
Let me talk about
in
something,
the
though,
works.
dude. Let me say this real quick. this is probably. It sounds really selfish, but I'm gonna say it. 2020 was probably one of the best years of my life. I swear
Ironically,
to God,
right?
Ironically, it started off
and that's so sad.
So bad,
Started
dude.
off
From
bad.
like January to March until the pandemic hit.
Right.
But man, like April onward was
From
probably
March-
about the
from
best
March
year
to
of my life.
December?
And that is true. Like that is sad that we're saying that because like for some other people it's like
Oh yeah,
it was really
Lost-
depressing.
yeah,
Like,
tragic.
a lot of people
Lost.
gained
Oh, man,
weight.
yeah.
A lot of people lost a lot of family members,
yeah.
and you know,
Condolences.
like
Yeah.
if you did, you know, we're
Condolences
sorry.
go out.
Yeah, like
sorry.
because ourselves we lost a family member
Yeah, we
to
did.
COVID,
Yeah.
and I mean it's just one of those things where it's like it was
Survival
awful,
To the, survival
you
to
know.
the fittest.
But I mean I agree
Ooh,
with you.
I don't know.
What is this?
What did you just say? Survival of the fittest. You just said survival of the fittest.
I didn't mean to say that.
I
I
say
think it's
that.
The Walking Dead.
I say that only because we know that COVID affects the population of the. Let's be honest, the older population. So,
Oh,
you know, that's
yeah,
what-
but
that's
they
what I
can't
meant by
help
it.
that.
I know. I didn't say that. I didn't say that they can help it or not.
You're
but-
good. You're good.
And I didn't mean it like that.
I know.
but-
It was just a
I mean, yeah,
Freudian slip.
Ruins it. Hold
Not
on.
wrong. Yeah.
but I mean, but yeah, it was like it's.
We're gonna have to edit that out.
But for me, like, and I think for you, same, Ruben. It was like a moment where it was like we couldn't go out to eat, we couldn't go out to party, like we couldn't do none of these things that we were doing before the pandemic, and it was just kind of like one of those moments where it was like you go to work if you can't go to work, and then if you know after you go to work, you go home, and that's it. That was all you could do, right?
Yep.
So it was like
Yep.
there was like a lot of times where it was like, you know. And for some people, like, it was good, and some people it was bad. Like, it was a lot of moments of, like, where you just sat at home and thought a lot. Like, it made you think. It made you stop and, like, think of, like, a lot of things, right? And for some people, that was really bad. And for some other people, like, luckily, I guess you and me can say that it was, like, a good thing for us. Like,
time for reflection.
Yeah, it was like a reflection time. Had we never gone through the pandemic, I don't know if I would have ever lost that much weight.
Yeah, I think what happened with the pandemic was that people had to finally slow down. A lot of people live like the whole 100 miles an hour daily. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
They don't even have time to look at themselves and really ask themselves what they want. I think that's what the pandemic forced. I think
self-reflection.
Well, see, and that's how I live my life. Like
Yeah.
that's how I live my life now. Like
Mhm.
based off of like just work and how my life works. It's like
Fast-paced.
it's so fast paced that it
Yep.
was like I always put that.
Lose sight.
I always put my health and working out in the back burner, right? It was always like I'll get to it, or like I just don't have time, right? And it was like when the time came where it was like there's nothing to do, I had time. So it was
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what?
You have all the time in the world.
Yeah, I was like, you know
There's no
what?
excuses.
Let me take this time and like benefit from it, and let's do something about it. And I was also like miserable. I was like, I mean, I'll be honest, like that. Then that's one thing that I think you can say as well. And
Me
like,
too,
but
me
from
too.
yeah, and like from my perspective, it was like it's out of everything that I think I've ever done in my life, like all the personal goals and everything that I've ever done, I think that is like my favorite and will forever like.
You talking about the weight loss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like,
Yeah.
dude, like out of everything I've ever
miserable. I was like,
no, like because out of everything I've
That
ever
shit's
done,
tough, man.
out of everything
That
I've ever
shit's
done,
tough.
because it was like, dude, I was miserable. Like, right, I was at a point where I was like, I was miserable. I hated seeing myself. I
But
hated.
you know what's scary is of like, what if we never did it? Like, think about that. Like, we would have just kept going on, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
What
dude,
could- yeah, what
I
could
mean,
happen?
bro,
What
we
could
were
happen?
smashing the damn the cheese curds at Twin Peaks on the daily. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Too
that's
large. Yeah, I mean, dude, Burger
I mean,
King.
smashing beers and like drinking. You know what I'm saying? Not drinking like over, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really unhealthy lifestyle, dude.
You know how, dude? I mean, Burger King. We would stay at
Burger King, bro. The McGangbangs.
Yeah,
At one point,
don't forget about the.
At one point,
Hold on,
you know,
don't forget about the chicken sandwiches from Popeyes.
that too.
Oh, yeah.
I guess those ones I was eating
come out,
too.
too.
Yeah, I was eating two.
Popeyes
was eating- I was eating two of them mugs,
crisis
bro.
where they were like running out of them because
Yeah.
people were like just lining
Well,
up.
yeah,
for
right
them.
here.
It was probably a result of. It was a direct result of
Us
those two
two.
guys just lining up.
Of the
every day.
southeast region of Popeyes, we took them out. I
Dude,
guarantee.
and even Burger King, bro. We'd go hang out
I remember
at the other house, and we would always stop by Burger King. You know,
Yep.
and it's
I remember
the home of the
I
Whopper.
got sick from the
The home of the Whopper. At one point, they changed it to the home of Reuben, bro. That's how many
Dude,
times
but you know what? You know what? Also, though, I also realized that when we were that bigger and that lifestyle, dude, we were bitter. Like we were way more. I think I was way more bitter.
I was
more
miserable.
angry.
Like,
Y'all
miserable,
would eat
bro.
till it would sit in your throats and you guys would throw up. Of course y'all were.
I remember being times like I'm convinced
bro.
there's food sitting on top of my throat, dude. Like I'm convinced there's like a little piece of ground beef up there, you know, like just sitting
I mean,
up
dude,
there.
the top of the pile.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
disgusting, bro.
I'm not kidding.
Dude, we would eat, bro.
You could have seen some rotisserie chicken in the back of my
No,
throat.
man,
I'm convinced.
It was
dude.
not rotisserie chicken. It was like chicken nuggets, bro.
No, fried chicken.
was too
Let me
healthy.
fix that.
Yeah,
Fried chicken was too healthy.
It was anything.
Yeah,
everything.
you're right.
Rotisserie was too healthy.
Yeah,
back
it
then.
was.
No, but dude, honestly, like to conclude that though, like I have to say it's one of my favorite. Like it's probably like the biggest achievement I've ever done because like dude, I was miserable and I did something about it. I did it and I changed my lifestyle and like I still work out now and like it. Dude, like, believe it or not, and you know,
change your lifestyle.
It reflects in everything you do.
If I don't go to the gym once, you know this. If we don't go to the gym once a day, I feel like I'm missing something. I've gotten to that point.
But that's the thing with the weight loss, though. It has to be a lifestyle change.
It has to be a lifestyle change for it to really work. Yeah, I can't miss the gym.
It goes back to maintaining it. If you're not maintaining it, then you just back.
Yeah.
And
And then,
you
dude,
backtrack to where you used to be.
Well, you got to look at this.
It's a vicious
You got to look at
cycle.
it this way. Marisa was there. My freshman year of college, I would drink about 4 cans of Pepsi on the daily.
I remember that.
Dude, to wake up, I was convinced there was enough caffeine in a can of soda to get me awake.
Lunch and dinner.
Dude was like
Yes.
the Steve Austin of like.
Steve will do it.
Yeah.
He would walk in, bro, and he'd be like,
Oh, Steve Austin
with his Pepsis, bro.
class.
He'd walk in from class and he'd grab his.
Yeah. I love those Pepsis, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I was drinking them. I mean, dude, there was days where like it was the only thing I would drink all day.
He put in his cereal.
By the way, Pepsi, if you want to sponsor
Put it in
us,
your
even though we don't
cereal.
drink them anymore, you're more than welcome.
You guys,
to
you
the spot.
guys are serum of
Pepsi
death.
can still go.
Listen, I haven't had a
He
single.
told me one day he was like, "I'm gonna bottle feed my baby Pepsi one day."
Whoa! That's some CPS type shit, dude. They're gonna use this against me one day.
I will say this, bro. Coke is like the brand, and then like Pepsi's like great value.
No, whoa!
It's like
Stop,
Coke
stop
is
this.
king.
No.
Pepsi is
Well,
like
okay, we'll talk about. We'll discuss that.
Coke is king.
Coke is king.
I know,
Pepsi's
but
like-
Pepsi's not second to none. Okay, but anyways, I haven't had a single
Serious
drop.
conversation.
I've not consumed a single drop of soda since February 27th, 2020.
That's impressive.
Year and a half now. I haven't had soda. That's the lifestyle change we're talking about. No
I've had
soda.
soda
That's
in
impressive.
5
Running.
hours.
Dude, you gotta cut it.
Bro.
It's killer, bro. It's way too. It's
Yeah, it
too
is.
much. But anyways,
I will only drink soda when we go to a club, and like that's the only times I'll allow
mix it
myself.
with
Yeah,
the
that's the only
alcoholic beverage.
times.
Soda at a club.
That's the only times. Now, keep in mind, we do go to the club like
I don't care how. I don't. Yeah, we go. We
go to the
out.
club
We
like
go.
every
well,
weekend.
let's
Every
segue
other
that into what I'm about to say now. 2021 is a whole different animal, and I'll tell you what. You cage us in 2020, 2021, we went off. I mean, dude.
you're just an animal. Whether cage or no cage, you would have gone out either way.
Maybe, dude. I'm talking about y'all. I mean, we're trips to Houston,
Trips to Houston twice.
Diplo live, 2 feet from us.
Yeah.
Pauly D live, 2 feet from us.
We got one vaccine shot where we're like, all right, we're good.
Yeah, we
couldn't
got
wait.
the first
We couldn't
shot.
wait.
We couldn't
literally
wait.
I got my first
vaccinated
dose
on a
and then-
Thursday and Friday we were in
We were
Houston,
gone.
bro.
We were
At like at a
gone.
pool party, bro. It was
Dude, man.
ridiculous. That was
At that point, we had been
ridiculous.
locked up how many months?
It had been a while.
It had been-
at that point.
Yeah,
A year, almost going a year and a half.
I turned, but you know what? I
year.
turned 21 at like one of the peaks of the pandemic, so I was like, man, you know, I'm not. So I had to make up for lost time, I guess, whatever. When I turned 21, but dude, did we do it right? I mean,
Make up for the
Jiminy
lost time,
Christmas,
for sure.
Yeah,
I think we're still there's still some making up to do.
That's making up to do for sure.
Oh, New
There's
Year's.
something up to do.
You guys remember New Year's and Christmas?
Your birthday's coming up.
Going
My
off.
birthday's coming
So
up.
sad.
Birthdays, yeah, birthdays coming. Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, we find a reason to get together now for anything. I mean, dude, let's tell them the reason why we're together. Let's tell them the reason why we're together right now, not the podcast. Let's tell them the real
Drake
reason
is
why
dropping
we're together.
certified
Let this
certified
be-
lover boy
tonight.
Today is
at
September
11
9th.
p.m. Central
Let
Time.
this be a sign of the times. Let this be a timepiece. We are waiting for Drake to drop Certified Lover
Yeah.
Boy.
By the
What
time
time
you,
is it, bro?
by the time you guys
My phone's
see
dead.
this, the album will be number
By
one.
the time they see this, Drake will have a #1 hit on Billboard Hot 100. I'm calling it.
Well, at the speed
I'm
we,
not convinced.
at the speed
Yeah.
we upload, it'll be 2 years, so Drake will have a new album.
Drake will be
Yeah.
done. He'll be retired.
Yeah, he'll be.
But
I'm ready for it.
We'll get
too,
it out.
man.
We'll
He
get it
drops
I'm
in
ready for that.
40 minutes, 39 minutes.
yeah, but
So
yeah.
we gotta
but
wrap this up. Just kidding.
well, you know what?
That's fine. I mean, I'm. It's
I'm
not going. It's not
gonna
going to
rush.
go anywhere.
I'm in it.
No, yeah, we're fine.
Talking
But,
about the album?
Yeah, the album's not gonna go.
yeah, but I want to listen to it when it first drops. That's for damn sure.
We have
you're
to put
talking
people
about-
on. We have time.
Dude, you're talking about. He's on the.
He already listened to it, actually.
Dude, I don't want to.
He's on the Grammy board, bro.
No
He's
spoilers.
He's gotta.
He's got to know.
I've stayed away from all the
be the
leaks.
first one to listen to, bro.
Every leak, I've stayed away from.
I haven't heard a single leak from it yet.
Can I?
That wasn't the whole
actually, I have a
album,
question. Like an
Yeah.
actual genuine. What did y'all think of Donda? Like genuine. Like, let's not get too deep into it, but like, what did y'all like? What was your review? Like,
I
just
feel
one out of
bad
10.
for him, dude.
Okay, what the?
I mean, look,
Why?
they released
Why?
it out. They released it out from under him. You could tell the project wasn't done. It wasn't done. It just wasn't, dude. He got. Listen, bro. There's some people
I
out
didn't know,
there.
dude. I didn't know you were a music producer too.
Well, dude, you know I'm a big
It
fan of
wasn't
music. By the
It
way,
wasn't
let me tap into this real quick.
it's like the BPMs were a little too high.
No, what?
What makes you say it wasn't finished? Was it just
Dude,
like
first of all, have you seen the album cover? It's just black. There's nothing
facts,
there.
that's facts, that's
There's
facts.
there's not an album cover to
No,
it.
but I think that was how it was.
No, dude, this was supposed to be like a painting of his mom or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, really?
It was supposed to
And
be
the
some
back
like
was supposed to be
abstract
the-
piece.
His like house, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Like that,
And dude, I mean, they literally, bro, they couldn't even bother to pull a JPEG from Google Images. They literally just made it black, like
Okay,
default black, and they put it out. That's not fair.
Bro, but he took too long. He took too long.
He took, yeah, you're right. He was
took too
messing
long.
around way too much.
He
The
did
whole
take a long
concerts
time.
and that
But
deal.
so is Drake
Yeah.
though. Drake is taking a long time too. Though.
because dude, we
Yeah,
we
Drake.
talked.
You know what? Drake's has made me upset because he said
Drake
for
said
the
it was gonna
summer
drop
he
in
was going to drop it
January.
off.
No, yeah, he said it was dropping in the last
That's messed
summer.
up.
Then he
Summer's
said
over.
January.
We're in school already.
Well, that's true, and
Now it's like a year
and
later.
he did drop Laugh Now Cry Later like over a year ago.
Over a year.
Yeah, man.
But what a
Yeah,
song,
but
dude.
he
What a
dropped
song.
Yeah, that song's
He
probably the
dropped,
best on the album right now.
What's it called?
But I'm saying,
The
go
one
ahead.
where the Rick
You talking about
Ross
what's
freestyle was
next?
on there.
You talking
Yeah,
about
but
Scary
that
Hours
was
too?
Scary Hours tag.
Yeah, Scary
he
Hours
dropped
too.
that. He
Yeah,
dropped that.
yeah, but that
That's
was
true.
enough. Hey,
He
they
gave
were
us
all
something.
three bangers though.
Yeah, they are really
Yeah,
good.
they were all three bangers.
But he dropped that, so he had.
You like Donda though, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
I like
think-
Donda.
I liked it,
I like
but dude,
Donda.
I have yet to save a song is good when I save it to one of my playlists. I've yet to save.
You know
a song.
what? Okay, I'll tell you what. Like, I've always kind of been like you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really understand. Like, I don't think Kanye's a bad artist, but I don't think he's the best artist either. You know, like,
he's not a bad artist
Let me
at all.
explain to you. Let me explain to
he's
you,
up-
right?
top 10.
Let me
He
explain to you.
rivals Drake.
Like, I have never
Good.
been like he's a bad artist, but I've never been like, oh, he's the best. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Really? Okay.
I've always had my respect that he's a good artist.
Even in like early 2010s, late 2000s, you didn't think he was the best?
No, because
My Twisted Dark Fantasy, like, no?
and those times to me, like Lil Wayne was the best.
Oh.
But we're not gonna get into that right now.
I won't.
Look, we're not gonna get into that.
Except for another time.
But my thing is like he was never like the best, but he's never been bad, right? And really, until I heard Donda, I was like, oh shit! Like I was like, okay, I was like, this guy is like, he puts so much work into his music more than just actual beats. What's up, producer?
Hey, are we still rolling?
I think
we still rolling on the iPad? Okay, perfect.
Well, here's like I don't know if y'all know this, but like I heard the album and I heard the Donda chant, right? Did y'all hear that?
Well, yeah.
So I was like, what?
Donda.
he's
I was like,
he's
what
very
is it? No,
he's
you know
very
what that is?
artistic.
It's his it was his mother's. It was the last heartbeat of his mother.
Oh,
And
I
it's
didn't know
the
that.
beat of-
I didn't know that.
It goes Donda, Donda,
Wow.
Donda. If you hear it, it goes,
Oh, I
and then
didn't
it
know
goes
that.
Donda, 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 Donda. And he speeds up, and then there's nothing.
Yeah.
That was
that's
that was
Well,
the
dude,
beat of his
you
mother's
know-
heartbeat,
Can I say
which
something-
like to
can I
me
say
I was like,
something quick?
Yeah.
holy.
I saw that in regards to the chant, the opener of the album. I saw that it was shit. What was it, dude? I'm trying to think.
No, that's the vodka, bro.
No. I'm trying to think.
No, they said it was. They said it was.
I forgot what it
Does
was.
it come back to me?
Oh, they
boy.
said it was. They said it was the last heartbeat of his mom.
Okay, we'll
right
go
before he
to-
died.
so
No,
go
I
back-
heard that. It was. I heard that he was. It's like a visual because there was like a
Yeah, there's a
concert
bird
for
and the
so I heard that
concert.
it was a visual of him like growing up with his mom. It was going at the pace of the chant.
Wow.
That's what I heard.
But
So
dude,
it would
you
show
know-
like images of him like growing up with his mom, and it would just go like at the pace of like Donda. Then like it was like
N-
progressively.
they said it was
him getting older.
They
That's
said
what
it
I
was.
heard.
They said it was the last heartbeat of his mom, and in the listening party, there's it's the picture of his mom, I think, when she was young or whatever, and it just keeps going like it's like lighting up, and then at the end of the last Donda that they make, there's like a white dove that just flies out, and that's supposed to be like his mother's soul, like.
Well,
so
you
sad,
know,
bro.
But it's like, how do you like? That's dude. You have to be so
He has to
creative.
be creative.
to
Let me
think
tell you
of
something.
I think
Let me
Tony has a great mind.
Let me tell you something about Kanye, though.
I don't think he's okay, though, bro.
No, he's not okay.
He's
But
not
you know
okay.
what? Dude, he's literally...
He's not
I
okay.
think he blames himself for killing his mom.
Let's call our psychologist. Ma'am,
Alyssa,
can you
I'll
tell us
turn around, too.
Is psychologist.
what's your intake on the
Is Kanye okay? We have a psychologist
She
on
said
site.
no.
We have a psychologist
He's
online.
bipolar, right? He's bipolar, right?
He's
Hey,
bipolar.
real quick. To
So
go
they're
back to what
talking-
you were saying, what do
She
I think?
died of plastic surgery.
He paid
Or
for it.
complications.
Yeah. Listen, I think Donda was good. Do I think it'll rival Drake? Do I think Drake's going to...
No.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you.
No.
I think that Kanye is more talented than Drake. He's got more talent than Drake. You know, and
Production.
Kanye's got more talent in his
production-wise.
finger than Drake has. Period.
Like, you're talking about writing?
Dude, our
But
producers
you
looked at you like
but you
you were
can't-
out of this
No.
world.
They're both talented in their own
Drake
way.
can't
doesn't
compare-
produce, bro.
But bro, you can't compare a piece that celebrates his mom, like an album for his mother, to Certified Lover.
You're right. That's a really good
can't
point.
compare-
That's a really good
So
point.
what we're saying is
An
we need
album
Drake's
that's
mom to
made
die.
for bangers.
Whoa.
You can't
So you're
compare
saying
an album
Drake's
that's
mom
for
needs to die.
bangers
I don't know.
compared to an album that's for his mother.
Well, here's why.
because
Here's what I'm
obviously
saying
there's
though.
different intentions.
There's
Drake is
more
like
artists
Drake's going to the
Kanye.
club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what Drake's for.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
but Hurricane,
Drake makes hits.
Hurricane,
Hurricane
went
the
off.
Weekend,
Yeah, the Weeknd's
Hurricane
good.
by Luke
Yeah.
Combs.
No,
That one too, though.
Oh,
That one too. Shout out Luke Combs.
Yeah, shout
That's
hey,
a good one though.
Shout out to my boy
Luke
Luke.
Combs, man. We gotta shout that boy out.
Y'all thought he followed me on TikTok the other day. That shit was crazy.
That was a fan.
Fan page, bro.
Dude, I swear I had like a heart
I had
attack.
a really fuzzy image of Luke Combs in his flannel shirt, and you thought he followed you, bro.
yeah,
Come
bro. It was
on.
like it was
Out
not
of,
even.
out of all
It's a
places,
little-
out of all places on TikTok too. Really?
yeah,
It was
come
like
on.
it was a new
Luke Combs,
PDF, dude. It was like just like the pixels.
It was like
were
3
awful.
pixels.
It was taken
No,
on
I
a Nintendo DSi, bro.
See, but here's my thing.
Remember those things?
Look, here's my thing,
Those
right?
things were awesome.
Here's my thing. 25 years from now, right? 30 years from now when we have kids, right? And they're like 16, 17, they're growing
Who will
up,
be
right?
remembered as the best?
They're, no kid's gonna be like, Dad, where were you when Kanye? No, bro. They're gonna be like, Hey, Dad, where were you when Drake was
no,
dropping?
no. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong about
No,
that, dude.
I don't think he's wrong at all. Because
No,
I
you're
wrong.
do think Drake,
I'm telling you
at
right
this
now, you're
point,
wrong.
We're like present day, he's a better hit maker than
No, yeah.
than Kanye.
Bro, it's just it
He's
is.
just a hit maker.
He's
bro.
a better hit maker, but you also have to understand like the artistry and the
And hits
talent.
hits are what matters, bro. At the end of the
So
day.
look, I think
There's
the
a
whole-
1 and 2, bro. There's
I
always
think
gonna be 1 and 2.
I think Kanye's little listening parts they will go down in history because dude, they were weird enough to be like, and dude, you got to think about how many
I
famous
wasn't feeling that.
artists
I wasn't feeling
were,
that at
but
all.
you also have to think about how many famous artists were there. It's like Studio 54. You know what Studio 54 is?
No.
It was that club in New York City that was only open for a certain amount of time.
yeah.
David Bowie would go, Mick Jagger, and they would all hang out at this like exclusive celebrity club. Everyone knows Studio 54 minus you guys for what it was. Everyone's gonna remember these like Kanye Stadium listening parties because, dude, I mean, you had Don Toliver
Okay,
there,
but they're
you
gonna-
had The Weeknd there, you
Listen,
had Lil Baby. I mean,
but
dude,
listen.
Hey, the
but they're-
features,
but they're-
the
I mean,
features
come
on that
on.
album were
But
impressive.
listen, but they're gonna remember.
It's a timepiece. It's
but
a
they're-
timepiece.
But they're gonna remember it for the entertainment that it produced, not the songs that it had. Trust me.
okay,
You're gonna remember Drake.
that's-
There's a reason why Drake doesn't have to do any of that shit.
Yeah,
Drake,
no, that's
Drake
fair.
just
that's
says Drake just puts a fucking billboard down the street and says, "Hey, Certified Lover Boy drops September 3rd." Right.
But also, Kanye,
This dude-
Drake,
this
Drake
dude-
hasn't. Drake has never
Kanye
been a
took-
visual, like a really visual artist like that. I feel like
Because he's
Kanye
confident.
has
Because
always
he
been-
knows his music is just.
No.
Kanye's
that's-
always been a visual.
But that's not
creator.
taken away from Kanye being confident. Kanye's confident enough that he knows that his
Bro,
stuff
Drake-
is a lot more.
Drake is like Michael Jackson, bro, and Kanye's like Tito, bro.
No, that's an
Oh,
episode.
yo, no.
That's wrong.
I
I'm
know.
joking,
I don't know
I'm
about
joking,
that
I'm
one.
joking,
But,
But I will say this: I will take Drake right now than Kanye right now.
yeah, me too. Personally, I
I'll
would.
take that.
Personally.
I mean,
But dude,
2010. Okay,
That
yeah.
were- that were
2010
talking
Drake
more-
was still
different.
collecting a check from Degrassi. I don't want to hear about 2010 Drake. You know what I'm saying? 2010 Kanye was out there and he was ruling. You know,
808.
flashing lights.
Dark
Y'all
Knight.
remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
that song was a banger, bro.
That
Matter
song
of
was
fact,
hard.
I've been bumping Drake all day today, respectfully. For real.
I don't have an
It's
aux
only
cord
right.
in my
It's
car,
only
so I've been bumping the radio.
It's only right.
The radio. I've been listening to Alice 107.7.
So what's his name?
Alice 107.
Heather and Pool Boy.
Heather and Pool Boy in the mornings. Yep.
What is it? It's almost spooky season. Or
The
whatever?
Broadway,
Yeah, Thriller
the
Thursday.
Broadway Joe morning show or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Look, dude,
Shout out.
I've been listening to like throwbacks of Drake all day. Earlier, I played 4422.
I was listening to Donda
Dude.
today. I'm trying to get a feel for this.
I'm still trying to decode what Giveon sang in Chicago freestyle. I still don't know what he says.
I thought that guy was British, and then when I saw the billboard,
Hey, Giveon might be in this. Giveon might be in this album again, is what I heard.
From Long Beach.
Giveon's from Long Beach.
Yeah, he
Cali.
is.
He's from Chicago,
LCB.
right? No, he's from Cali.
Or LBC.
Dude, it's because
I thought he was
he
British.
thinks he's from Chicago.
Oh, okay, the Chicago
No, I thought
You're telling me he's not from Chicago?
No, Don Tolliver's from Houston. That's what.
Yeah, Don Tolliver. Hey, dude, Houston. Shout out to Houston, by the way.
Shout out Houston.
That's my city.
That's our
dude.
second home.
We picked the.
That is, literally, dude. I will own real estate in Houston one day. I love it that much.
I will own housing here.
Welcome. Pause.
What happened?
Pull the microphones away from your face just a little bit when you saw it.
Oh, is it peaking?
Peeking the fuck out of it.
Well, yeah, we got loud. We may. Your audio may be a little distorted. We may have blown a few speakers in your car. But yeah, that's basically what we've been up to. I know we kind of
We just argued about.
yeah, we went way off a tangent. But what was I saying?
Life's been
About
good.
Houston?
We're doing good. We're
Life's
healthy.
been good.
We're happy. We're healthy. We're happy, and we hope
Yeah,
you guys are
Houston,
too.
Yeah, I think Houston has definitely grown with like a special place in our heart.
Dude, let me tell you something. You want to know how
You guys are welcome.
you want to know how good Houston is?
I've been there.
Let me tell this.
That's
this
true. Alex
story.
was a pioneer in Houston, dude.
I was too, though. I used to go. Oh my god!
You know Ruben
My
discovered
dad
Houston.
lived in Houston for years.
Dude, Ruben is a
He's a founding
pioneer.
father.
Ruben is a pioneer. Take anywhere in the map of the United States.
I've been there and I've done it, and I've done it extensively. Pretty much.
In his short 21 years, this man told us he grew up in. Where'd you tell us he grew up in?
I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee for a little bit.
Even you don't believe that bullshit.
Oh, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Look it up. I lived there. I grew up in Nashville.
He said Nashville.
I was born in the mean streets of Denver, Colorado, bro.
Okay, the mean streets.
I was just saying, dude.
The most
Colorado.
time you spent in a state is Arkansas.
Yep, that's true though. This is actually home.
So this is it.
Yeah, this is home. This will be home. But yeah, I've been here for the past 10 years, so yeah, this will be it. But well, let me tell this. This is how much love we have for the city of Houston. There was one day this dude comes up to me and he says, "We're going to Houston this weekend. Let's go." I can't do that. Yeah, you can. I was like, "No, I can't do that." So we were kind of out in the club.
Keep in mind, we're at a club.
We're at a club here, local club. Yeah,
1 in the morning.
Shout out
Brewskis.
You know, you have a little drinks here and there, and then you start kind of asking me again. Hey, think about Houston a little bit more. All of a sudden, I'm two drinks in. Houston sounds a little bit better, but I'm still not down. Have a couple more. All of a sudden, you say the word Houston, and I'm buying a plane ticket next second.
Well, I had to kind of.
Facts.
I kind of had to.
Yeah, literally.
We had a peer pressure.
I mean,
we
morning,
pushed to the point where next thing I know, I'm turning over and I
got a confirmation.
I see Ruben, he's on his phone.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good at being persuasive about it.
Look, you said some Houston, you said Clay, you said Pauly D, and after those three things, I was like, I'm in.
And I said some other things that can't be said on.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Not anything bad, but you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but basically, I went out there. I mean, dude, every single time I've gone to Houston, it's never been a bad experience. And dude, I was under a lot of stress at that moment, and it was like, left it here, went out there.
I mean, dude, we drove. Me and Alex left here at 4 a.m. because we were picking up my sister.
Time, right?
No, this was the last time we went. We went to go pick up my sister at the airport. And we left here at 4 a.m. And then we had to pick you up at 5. Like his airplane. He went to work.
Yeah, his flight.
Literally worked a shift.
drove through like storm, like 3 tornadoes. Dude.
Yeah,
like I swear to God, bro. He thought he was not gonna make it.
My car was
we all thought you were
off the highway.
Make it, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
We thought you were done for.
Look, that was the fastest I ran through TSA. I'm pretty sure I left something there because I ran through TSA. I was boarding, and then I think I got there right as my group number was called. Dude, literally, dude.
I remember that.
Like 10 minutes before takeoff, I was going through TSA.
Me and him were sitting at Chipotle. We were just like, oh, dude, what if he doesn't make it? He can't. He has to make it. He has to
when we picked him up, he was still fatigued from Little Rock.
Dude, I got 4 hours of sleep.
I was like, you're here, bro. Relax. Like, you're good now.
Yeah, dude, that airport was kind of tough though.
You were sending us videos. I remember you sending us videos of the storm and
oh, it was bad, man.
Snapchats. We were like, bro,
just to give everyone an idea. That's the love for Houston that we got, dude.
The dedication.
We still need to take Anthony out there, man.
Yeah, Anthony has to go, bro.
Have family out there.
Yeah, you're talking
Never
about
gone.
Lost a lot of missed opportunities for sure.
Yeah, the missed ops, bro.
I mean,
It's
dude,
alright.
I'm sure
be
we'll
back.
pick up and go to Houston at some point. I'm probably gonna go for my birthday.
Let's go next
Really?
week.
Oh,
I'm
you
probably-
say I'm out. I'm in.
I'm
the
in,
tickets.
bro.
I'm buying the ticket next week.
I'm in.
I'm not playing.
I'm probably gonna go for my birthday.
Hey, we're still going to
But
New
I
York.
think we should.
We're
fly.
also doing Posty Fest. Soon.
Hey, we got. Hey, listen,
yeah, when is
y'all
that?
weren't playing,
Shout
man.
out.
This last quarter of the year, we're going off. It sounds
Shout
like.
That's
out,
what I'm saying.
yeah, Post Malone.
I'll be
And we're
here.
gonna go to New York too in December.
In the year,
Yeah,
Christmas.
and you know what's crazy?
December.
I have that week off too.
And
So
y'all want to go to Cancun too?
We were going
Cancun
to, bro,
for
but
spring
we
break.
That got
weren't able
canceled.
to. We weren't
Yeah,
able
that
to
got
because of
canceled.
the
spring break though, right?
because of the shops. So it's just
Yeah.
like I couldn't.
So what? New York instead?
Yeah, so we pushed
December,
it.
yeah. Dude, it's because we want to see Rockefeller.
We settled with
You
something more
want to see New
humble.
York in the Christmas.
I want to go to
theme.
Colorado for New York.
I'm going to
Oh,
Colorado
we
as
wanna
well.
go-
I'm
we wanna
flying
go
from New York to
Aspen.
Colorado,
You're leaving tomorrow, aren't you?
and I'm going to Colorado tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, did I talk about that? Yeah, I'm going to Colorado.
You
Yeah.
told us yesterday.
I'm going tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be
How
there for
long?
the weekend
Oh,
till Monday.
oh.
Yeah, for Labor Day
For
weekend.
what? Just
See my brother.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
hang out with him.
A trabajar.
I'm actually going with him, y'all.
Really?
Bike.
Ya nos vemos.
You're actually taking care of like all the shops.
No.
Well, yo, look, I want to point this out real quick because I feel like we're getting pretty close to the whole CLB thing dropping, but I think this was a
COB,
success.
the College of Business.
No, man.
no.
CLB, Certified Lover Boy.
Certified.
I think that this was a success. I think this was more free flowing than last podcast, just because,
Right.
like I said, we didn't come in here with a plan. Last time we had the whole little, we had the bullet points, we had
Yeah.
the whole script, that whole deal.
No, the thing
And
is,
we were kind
the
of under
thing is-
pressure.
The thing is, the first episode, it was great. Like the first one, and then the audio was like horrible, and then it just we deleted it.
I don't care if
The
this audio
video
is
was
bad.
bad. Go back and
Or
watch the
something
first
like that.
episode, and the video.
As long as you can construe this to be a podcast,
Yeah, I don't
we're
really
putting it
care
out.
if it's like
I
an
don't care,
HD,
dude.
I don't
Yeah,
really
y'all are
care.
listening to it.
And
I don't care if it sounds like you're listening off like a MP3 player. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna
We're
say
playing
this,
this.
like we apologize if there was any like bad audio, but
Yeah.
we'll get used to it.
We'll
get a lot
fix
better.
it.
We'll fix
It's
it.
a learning
We'll,
process. Yeah. So,
it'll be fun.
but yeah,
We apologize for Alex being like
yeah. Just,
like talking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucked up.
Um,
like half of the mic is in your mouth, dude.
but I think this is a good little podcast. So we really appreciate y'all listening, making it through and everything.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Yep, like, subscribe,
All that,
comment,
all that.
all that stuff, and we'll put this out for y'all.
And we'll post another one again, maybe like another year and 8 months.
Yeah,
9
maybe
months?
a couple years. We'll have a kid.
Next
Someone will have a
pandemic.
kid.
Next
you know?
pandemic.
Could you imagine we only did this like every 2 years, and it was like
Yeah.
each time it was like something crazy
It's
was
like
going
different.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow! I just thought that was something really dark, dude. One of us isn't here. Oh no.
Oh,
That's
wow.
okay.
Okay, you said that last time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I did say
You said
that.
that all. You say that all the time.
Yeah, hey, dude, it's healthy to think about that. I'm just saying. But anyways, that's just an aside. But yeah, I think that this podcast was good. I think we were really, free flowing with this one and everything. So
This is what it would be like if we were just hanging out.
We
yeah,
freestyled.
I feel
essentially,
like
yeah.
at some point we kind of got lost that we had these little mics in our hands and that we were just kind of going. That's how it is.
Yeah,
that's
how
why
it
we
is.
always. And I feel like a lot of people are like that. They talk, they have the conversations, and they say we should start a podcast. And I think that's what we're doing here. So, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the result. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about or say before we end this podcast?
Shout out to our producers.
Our producers, Sam and
Shout out
Alyssa.
to producers.
Sam and
Alyssa.
Real
Okay,
quick, actually, let me say this real quick. Sam and Alyssa, these two, you're going to see them and you're going to hear about them. They are like our sisters. We met them this past year.
Yeah, we
They're
actually met.
blushing.
We
love them
last
to death.
podcast. We didn't know y'all. Well, maybe
Yeah,
he
we
did.
didn't.
Maybe
Well,
he did.
He did possibly.
I knew
Possibly,
them.
yeah.
I put y'all on.
Yeah,
put
he
y'all
did.
on the
Thank you to
friendship.
Anthony for that one. But they are like our sisters. We love them to death.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
will hear from them. Yeah, they've been great to us. We've grown a lot with them because of them. I think so. We'll have them on next time, and you guys will get to meet Sam and Alyssa. But as far as this episode goes, I think this is the conclusion. So we will see y'all next
We'll
week.
see you next time.
See you next
Bye.
time. Listen to Certified Lover Boy.
Certified
And,
Lover Boy.
we're out.
Dizzy.
We're out.
Drake.
Goodbye.
Hey, man.